we have a problem in algebra 2. Okay, let's go to the information. Find the value of k from square root of 9 to the power of negative 7 times square root of 3 to the power of negative 5 equals to 3 to the kth power. That is, we have to solve for k in this equation. Okay, now in my first step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to evaluate the value of the square root of 9. So we know that the square root of 9 equals to 3. That is 3 to the power of negative 7 times. And here we cannot evaluate this one because inside the square root we don't have a perfect square. Here we got a perfect square 9 inside the square root, so easily we can evaluate the value of the square root of 9. That is 3. 3 raised to the power of negative 7. Since it's not a perfect square, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the square root as an exponent. Whenever I write square root as an exponent, the exponent will be 1 half. So raise it to the power of negative fifth. So I just wrote this square root of 3 as 3 to the power of 1 half, and I just write this exponent as it is, equals to 3 to the power of k. Okay, here we are trying to solve for the unknown, that is at the exponent. In an equation, whenever I'm trying to solve for an unknown that is at the exponent, what we have to do is we have to get the same base on both sides of the equation. Once we get the same base on both sides of the equation, we can equate the exponents. Okay, now let's simplify this one. So here we can write this 3 to the negative 7th power as it is, and here we have the base 3 and we have exponent 1 half, and for this complete stuff we have exponent negative 5. Whenever we have two exponents like this, so what we can do is we can multiply the two exponents using the power of a power rule. Okay, so then we get 3 to the power of, when I multiply this 1 over 2 and negative 5, I am getting negative 5 over 2 because 1 over 2 times negative 5. So here we can multiply this 1 and negative 5, that is 1 times negative 5 is negative 5 divided by 2. So the product of 1 over 2 and negative 5 is just negative 5 over 2 equals to 3 to the kth power. Okay, here we multiply two terms with the same base. Whenever we multiply two terms with the same base, we can take the base ones and we have to add the exponents. Then I'm getting negative 7, negative 5 over 2 equals to 3 to the kth power. Okay, here two terms are equal with the same base. That is the base we have on the left side is 3, and the right side also we have the same base 3. So using a 1-to-1 property, what we can do is we can equate the exponents now. Then I'm getting negative 7, negative 5 over 2 equals to k. Okay, now to get the value of k, what we have to do is we have to simplify this one. Okay, here we have an integer and here we have a fraction. They are in subtraction. Whenever I add or subtract an integer and a fraction, what I have to do is I have to multiply the integer by the denominator of the fraction. Once I'm done with the multiplication, I can take this 2 as a common denominator. Now let's multiply this negative 7 by 2. When I do so, I'm getting negative 14. Negative 5. Since I have multiplied this integer negative 7 by the denominator 2, now I can take this 2 as a common denominator equals to k. Then I'm getting, when I combine negative 14 and negative 5, I'm getting negative 9 over 2 equals to k. I got the value of k in the given equation. The value of k is negative 19 over 2.